Sure. He's doing too much. He's doing a little bit too much. And it seems like he only does this when there's an opportunity to shine. Why are you making all these posts online? Don't you have don't you have Quincy, your son's phone number that you could text your son and say, come home? Why did you have to make it public? But let's get into all of these texts, all these posts, and the back and forth between 50 Cent, the whole issue going on with Puffy, all of this stuff. Let's get into all of this mess. So, Diddy, I don't know about y'all, but it looked like Diddy is going to end up, I don't know if he's going to end up doing time, but it looked like he's going to end up broke. He might end up as broke as Trump. The way things are looking, all them payouts and everything he's got to pay, lawyers he's got to pay, all mortgages, all of that. That's why they say, man, all these celebrities that you see who are living it up and doing it big and all of that, half of their asses is broke. It is all an illusion. Hollywood, the business, all of that is fake. The only ones usually who have the money is the old, I'm sorry to say this, if y'all take it, I really don't care which way y'all take it. But truth be told, the ones that really have the money is the old white men. Like Clive Davis, Leon Cohen, like them people, them the ones who got the money. But let's talk about this whole thing with Al B. Sure, because Al B. Sure is really coming off like a damn opportunist that don't give a rat's ass about no Kim Porter or no Quincy Brown. Okay, because as Diddy copes with his ongoing legal drama, Al B. Sure is seizing the opportunity to attempt a reconciliation with his biological son and Diddy's stepson, Quincy Brown. Now, in the wake of Diddy's associates and everybody being, nabbed for drugs and like 2 raids going down at Diddy's home, Al reached out to Quincy with an IG post saying, come home. And then the door with the door emoji is wide open. You be safe here, son. Mother, look, why you ain't just text this man this? Why'd you have to put this on IG? Why you have to make it public? You could have did this behind the scenes. And didn't y'all have a reconciliation in 2017? Like, I'm starting to really wonder, what kind of relationship did Al really have with his son? He really giving me deadbeat vibes, but that's just me, okay? Al also told Quincy he loved him, but appeared to fire a subliminal at Diddy with his sign-off saying, I love you, Pops. You're biological. Mother flipper, let me tell you something. There's plenty biological parents out here that ain't ish. There's plenty of aunties. Let's not front like we don't know. There's plenty of aunties, grandmas, godmother, godparents raising people's kids because the biological can't raise them. So you saying you the biological father? Okay, where the hell was you at all these years, Al B. Sure? Where were you at all these years, Al B. Sure? Quincy practically was with Diddy from the time Kim pushed Quincy out her hoo-ha. Anybody disagree with me on this, that Quincy was raised by Diddy? That Puffy really raised all them kids and took very good care of them kids and treated each kid like they were his own. Let's not, Diddy can be the devil himself, okay? Diddy can be the absolute devil in with horns and all, Baphomet. He can be all of that. But let's give it to him. That man knows how to raise his kids. So Al B. Sure, where the hell was you when it came to raising your kid? Where were you? Hello? Where were you when it was time to raise your kid? Now you want to go to social media on IG to talk about your kid? I'm your biological father? Oh, it's given. And, people been looking at Al B. Sure's side flipping ways. So it's worth noting that Al also tagged. Listen to what he tagged in it also. Because, this ain't just for, reconciling with his son. Because listen what he did. It's worth noting that Al also tagged his podcast, a health organization which he works for. So never a bad time to plug, apparently. So he used the opportunity to plug his podcast. Okay? You use the opportunity to tell your son to come home to plug your podcast and the 9 to 5 that you work. So, like I said, then this book that he's promoting, that he said he's supposed to be telling everything, he was talking about putting that book out from last year after his health crisis, y'all. Now, some fans are questioning his motive for reaching out so publicly and took the whole thing as a thinly veiled diss on Diddy, but also people were looking at him like sideways, like, now you give a damn about your child? Where were you all this time? When Kim was getting, abused allegedly by Diddy. I don't know about that because, Gene Deal, if y'all know who Gene Deal is, he's been doing a lot of interviews about Puffy and Ja Rule and all the things that have been going on that he saw and witnessed. And he hasn't said anything that he's seen, Kim Porter, being abused or anything like that. If anything, he always says that she was aware of what was going down and, she was a part of the freak offs and part of the get down. And I looked at her last interview that she did, and she said that nobody knew her like Puffy. And the only reason her and him didn't get married is because his ass can't stop being a hoe and cheating. Okay, because let's keep in mind that Kim Porter was around during the Jennifer Lopez when the whole entire relationship that he had with J-Lo, the whole entire time Diddy was with J-Lo, Kim Porter was around. As soon as, him and J-Lo broke up, well, she ran away from him after that club incident. He got right back with Kim Porter. When he was dating Cassie, and she was shaving off her one side of her hair to please his ass, he was still messing around with Kim Porter. Okay. Kim Porter, everybody's alleging that Kim Porter was writing this tell-all book. Homegirl was writing a home decorating book and how to cope with, juggling a family while having a professional career, her time as a model. Homegirl, that was the book she was writing. Okay, people want to talk about she was writing a tell-all. Okay. Oh, hey. Diddy kept Quincy away from Al B. Sure. He purposely took him from Al. Folks aren't considering that. Okay, Brandon. Okay, how did he take away Quincy from Diddy? I'd love to hear this because this man, Quincy, was never held hostage. Okay. When Kim Porter was alive, they could have been around Al B. Sure at any time. I don't think that Diddy was keeping Al little Quincy away from Al. I don't think so. I mean, I don't remember seeing Al B. Sure saying that Quincy, Diddy's keeping me and my son apart from each other. It looks like they did a damn video together that Diddy paid for. It wasn't Al B. Sure footing the bill for Quincy's music video duet with his father. It was Sean Combs who paid for that. Paid for studio time. I just feel like, Al B. Sure uses these opportunities to promote books. He uses it to promote his podcast. He's using it to promote his 9 to 5 job. All of these things that he's using the social media and this BS, the situation going on with Diddy for, a way to come up and stay relevant, because he only talks shish when something pops off. Any other time, he's silent. He's quiet. But then he wants to say that, he wants to say part of the reason why he was in that coma was because of Diddy. Really? So when you did that People magazine article, you wasn't talking about that. Okay, because let's see. Al B. Sure responds to 50 Cent's comment about Diddy alleged involvement in his illness. That's right. So now him and 50 got beef with each other. 50 questions why more people not speaking out about Diddy. And here comes Al B. Sure, singer and songwriter Al B. Sure is letting 50 Cent know that he is not the only one who has been calling out Diddy over his shady ways over the past few decades. Al B. Sure is the father of Quincy, also the son of Kim Porter, the late wife of Diddy. Over the years, he has alluded to his coma as a shady medical phenomenon and also claimed that there was more to Porter's death. Many have interpreted his statements to mean that that one man, Diddy, was responsible for it. Over the weekend, the R&B singer revealed that Al B. Sure life story documentary was coming, which might include some details about his claims regarding his coma and Porter's death. You mother flipper. Is this what we doing? Let me see. He wasn't held hostage, but he made it definitely seem like he was his main father figure. We didn't find out about who his dad was till years later. Excuse me, Brandon? No, boo-boo. We all been new, okay? We New York people been new. Al B. Sure was Quincy's father, and that Al B. Sure was a deadbeat dad, okay? Whitney, what's her name? Wendy Williams used to talk about how Al B. Sure was a deadbeat damn dad. Yeah, he was a deadbeat. He didn't have nothing to do with Quincy. No. He wasn't kept no hostage. Good evening. Hey, one who cares. How you doing? I don't believe that he has some truth mixed with. I do believe that he has some truth mixed with a lot of lies. I agree with you, superstar. Yep, I definitely do agree. I do agree. Please show some love and get them likes up. Please do. Definitely do. Please get them likes up. Let me see if I can find it, y'all. I might actually go look and see if I can find the Wendy Williams interview that she was talking about Al B. Sure being a deadbeat. But let me just go on and just finish up what I was doing. So Al and the late Kim Porter had Quincy in 1991, but famously Diddy raised him, a situation about which Quincy harbored some deep emotions, y'all. Okay, in 2009, he wrote an open letter scolding Albie for not being in his life growing up and even questioned the importance of a biological relationship, y'all. Okay? So, Al on some shish, okay? Al is on some shish. Quincy put Al B. Sure on blast, okay? He wrote him a long-ass letter, and I wish I could pull up the letter, I tell you. But he wrote him a long letter in 2009. Yep. I wish I could read the damn letter. But Quincy been quiet amidst this whole federal probe-ish going down. But his brothers Justin and King were in the thick of it, y'all, as they were cuffed outside Diddy's LA home during the raid. But my sources are saying the reason why Diddy and them, I think Quincy actually was living with them twins, wasn't he? Because if y'all look, I follow Quincy on, I know Wendy, Wendy know his tea. Hell yeah, you right about that. I'm not surprised he a deadbeat. Okay, what would make him make a post talking about Quincy come exactly after all these years you gonna talk about Quincy come home? Guess what? Homeboy got a book that he's promoting. He's writing a book. That's right. Albie Shore is writing a book. He also, while he was telling Quincy to come home, he was also promoting his podcast to tell people to check out his podcast so he could get them viewers up. And he was also promoting his job, his 9 to 5, and he plugged that as well. So really, you love your son so much that you had to put, don't forget to watch my podcast too. And don't forget, I got a book coming out. And don't forget my 9 to 5 job. Really? Yeah, Quincy. I think Quincy do live with his 2 twin sisters together because they're always together, y'all. Thank you, y'all, for who's watching me on X. Thank you for everybody who's watching me on Twitch. Thank you, y'all, for watching me on YouTube. I appreciate every last one of you. People use emotion over logic. Facts. You're absolutely right. So yeah, Quincy, he put him on blast. So I don't understand, like, why didn't you just text Quincy this? If you really you're really his father and everything, and you really want him in your life, why'd you just text him? So thankfully, the Justin and King weren't arrested at the raid, but they was popping ish, y'all. They was popping ish. I heard that the reason why the people at the Homeland Security and everybody got so aggressive is because they was popping off at the lip, like telling them to hurry the hell up, get up out their home. You ain't gonna find nothing here. My father is innocent. We don't have to cooperate with y'all, this, that, and the other. And that's why they got put in handcuffs, y'all. They said, Justice said, this is all my daddy's shit. This is all my daddy ish right here. And y'all gonna hurry up and come up out of my dad's crib trying to search and rip his stuff up. Who gave y'all permission to come up in here? Yep, them Diddy boys, them really is Sean Combs' kids. They were popping off at the lip. Both of them was like, y'all ain't gonna rip my father's crib up and tear my father's crib up looking for stuff that you ain't gonna find. Hurry up and get up out my father's crib. He paid too much money for y'all to be. See, y'all can't afford none of this stuff in here, okay? Y'all can't afford the Versace, the Balenciagas, the whole everything, the Mugler's. You can't afford none of this, okay? Stop touching it up. Is you here? You looking for tapes? Ain't no tapes. At least they not gonna be here at the house. Any evidence been burned? Y'all late. They was popping off at the mouth. They popped off so much at the mouth. That's why they got handcuffed and they had to sit their butts on the grass outside. Normally, they would have treated them kids like gold, but they was popping off the mouth. You're not going to be doing this in my dad's house. Who the flip is y'all? Do you know how much my dad making money per year? Oh, yeah, they was popping off at the mouth. So, yeah, they were not arrested, nor were they charged for any crimes. As Albie Shore attempted a family reunion, Quincy's planning to talk some shish later today, and he's doing it publicly, just like dear old dad. So I can't wait to hear what Quincy got to say, because they saying Quincy gonna speak out, and this is from TMZ, and TMZ, be knowing the tea. So I'm wondering, what is Quincy gonna say about this whole situation? Is he gonna talk about? Is he gonna be standing up for his dad? Is he gonna be talking ish to Albie Shore? What the flip is gonna happen? Because let's think about this. When Albie Shore was popping off at the mouth, when Albie Shore was popping off the mount when Kim Porter passed. That was perfect opportunity for Quincy Brown to go live with Albie Shore. He didn't. He chose to stay with Diddy. That's very telling. Like if the stories are true that Diddy really had some involvement with taking his mom's life and all them kids' mothers' life like that, they would have left the crib. All them mothers would have came and picked them kids up, but they left them kids with Diddy, and Diddy been raising them kids real well. Quincy could have left and went to Albie Shore and said F Diddy at any point in time, but he didn't. He stayed. Not only did he stay, but he's been raising the twin girls, the last set of kids that Kim pumped out before she passed. If you go on TikTok right now, you see nothing but videos of and lives of him with them twins. He is constantly with them twins. And it's kind of surprising recently that he's not traveling with the twins and Diddy. So, what's going on here? You know, like Diddy is not trying to involve the boys in anything, but he's keeping his last kids, his twins, with him close because those are the baby. They're the babies, okay? They the last of the brood. So he's keeping the girls real close to him because he don't want that to happen to them. Now, the boys, all of them are grown. They know the deal. They know how to fend for themselves. They got a house. They got maids. They got security. Like they said, another reason why, these guards and everything and the national security and feds and all of these people came in the way they did is that Diddy does not play when it comes to his kids, his home, and his life. You're not just going to show up to his crib and think you're going to get entrance like, you would do, like a Gwyneth Paltrow maybe, or one of them other chicks. What's that one of them girls, them celebrities that constantly have that stalker that's chasing their ass all the time? You're not going to be able to stalk Diddy at his home. Okay? He has security. He has trained security. That's why they went in there with that battle-ram of a damn truck and stuff. Okay? So he knew his boys. People are like, oh, why he leave his sons there like that by himself, knowing he was about to get raided? Because he knew nothing was going to happen to them kids. He has guards. That's what he's paying these people the big money for. He has staff. Them kids have their own assistant. Do you know that these ain't no regular kids? Child. Like everybody trying to call them, oh, why you left your kids? Like them kids ain't regular. I wish I was left like that. Back in our day, we was latchkey kids. We got a key and was told to make a tuna sandwich and sit down and watch TV till the parents came home and lock the door. Don't let nobody in. No, these kids have assistants. These kids, they have other parents. They got security guards there. They have staff there in that residence. They're not by themselves. That's why when you saw the two boys get handcuffed and put on the grass, you saw other people around them as well being handcuffed because that's their job. If something pop off with my kids, it gonna pop off with you too. Okay? You go down with my kids. You watch my kids. You make sure you got my kids back. And that's what they do. Okay. So now we got Albie Shore over here. Is the father, of course. And now he want to talk his ish because now he's promoting. Now, how dare you? Albie Shore wants to use this whole thing with Diddy's raid to now promote his ish. That's right, because over the weekend, the R&B singer revealed that Albie Shore life story documentary was coming. Do we really need a documentary about Albie Shore? Boo-boo, you wasn't hot since the 90s. When you was doing, Night and Day and doing a song with Diana Ross. When's the last time this man had a hit? Did he even break the 2000s? Now we got to deal with a life documentary. Look, I'm just getting over with Wendy Williams documentary and her eyes popping out of her head. Now you want to give us a documentary that we never even asked for? Ugh. So he's saying that it might detail his coma. Boo boo, your coma is because you was 300, 400, almost 400 pounds. Okay, you was damn near type 2 diabetic. You ain't have no neck. Quincy Brown, your son told you I swear to God on everything I love that Quincy Brown told Albie Shore to get his damn life together because you're not going to live long if you don't. But now all of a sudden you want to blame your coma instead of on your almost having type 2 diabetes on now Diddy. Boy, you're reaching. You're reaching. But here it is. Hold on to your britches and you'll really understand how I ended up in a coma. You're really going to have to call Homeland Security, he says, seemingly taking a dig at Diddy, whose homes were raided by Homeland Security last week. Boo-boo, nobody's raiding your home. If Homeland Security had to show up Homeland ain't even going to show up to your apartment, okay? Your condo. Your 2-room condo. You jealous much? It's giving jealousy. Now, speaking to TMZ, wow, I'll be sure you're speaking to TMZ. You really is reaching. When you really a true celebrity, that's when TMZ has to hunt and dig for the tea. But you giving the tea directly to TMZ because it's saying, speaking to TMZ, I'll be sure also said his door was always wide open for his son. Shortly after I'll be sure big reveal, 50 Cent questioned why he had never mentioned his allegations against Diddy, huh? Man, Diddy got your head cracked. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. Some of this shit is funny to me, LOL. Why nobody said nothing about this fool but me? And had the nerve to put a picture of Al B. Shore up. Yeah, 50 put him on blast because you wasn't talking nothing about no Diddy and all the ish that he was doing. No, you wasn't. Al B. Shore also responded back to 50 saying that he was painted as crazy when he called out Diddy more than 10 years ago. Boo-boo, you didn't call out no Diddy 10 years ago. You talked about other ish 10 years ago. And we really gonna go there. At 50, you already know everybody's talking grimy, but missed the hidden. Oh, so we're supposed to catch the hidden jewels? July 2012 at allhiphop.com story. When B reached out to all law enforcement agencies to assist and all this current activity, whatever. So he said something like, it seems like he was trying to say something on the low in 2012 or something like that. But if you're going to speak out about something, just come out and say what you had to say without these subliminals. Seriously. So he's claiming he said something, but okay, let's go back to back in the day when he had his coma. R&B singer Al B. Shore gives his first interview after waking up from the 2-month-long coma that he was in. That's right, the 54-year-old radio host revealed he's a recipient of a new liver. This man, his health scare was over a liver. Radio host Al B. Shore is opening up about his recent health scare. In talk, he discussed gaining weight at the height of his career after winning the American Music Award for Best Artist and getting nominated for 2 Grammys. He began to make some changes after Quincy Jones told him to please get your act together. Quincy Jones. And I know his son, too, told him to get his ish together, too, prompting him to undergo bariatric surgery, which made him feel and look better. So he got the gastric surgery done back then when he was hot. You mean to tell me you couldn't keep a gosh damn fry out your mouth when you was doing your, You know, seriously? You couldn't keep a fry out your mother flipping mouth back then? You couldn't keep a burger away from you? Laughing like we don't need it. We don't. Exactly, we don't. So he couldn't keep a burger or a fry out his mouth even back then? That's what you're trying to tell us? Oh my gosh. Because that's basically what it seems like you trying to tell us, that he couldn't keep it together. However, things took a turn for the worse this year, but this isn't this year, when he collapsed while working on his new music before falling into a coma for more than 2 months. Al B. Sure, whose real name is Albert Joseph Brown III, shared that he suffered from multiple illnesses, including a renal failure, to the point the doctors were considering putting his ass in hospital. He was incubated. He was on a ventilator. He even had a trach. I mean, there were so many things going on. Al B. Sure managed to pull his strength together after enduring the near-death experience and is now on his road to recovery. What people don't truly understand, unless you've been through this type of medical journey, is taking for granted breathing, like tying your shoelaces and all of those things. Those are all the things I take, don't take advantage, people take advantage of. I have what you call a chevron. That's when they cut your chest open, which is probably the first time I was actually talking about it. I am a recipient of amazing blessed new liver, and I'm going to treat it well. As this health crisis came to light, Al B. also received huge support from the industry, including Snoop Dogg, Halle Berry, and even the Vice President, Kamala Harris. Getting back to business, Al is now working on writing a book about his life, creating a podcast, and promoting new music. He also recently narrated a documentary about the life of Reverend Al Sharpton. Okay? And he says, if I can influence or help or inspire someone else, I did my job. In October, Al B. Sure shared an update on Twitter alongside a photo from the hospital following his recovery. So you had the heirs of social media. Where in that did he mention anything about Diddy causing his coma? I'm going to be quiet for a second. I'll wait, like Cat Williams say. I'll wait. Okay? All this time when he was doing interviews about his coma, he didn't mention nothing about Diddy causing that coma. But now you want to talk about calling Homeland Security. Here we go again. Al B. Sure is still subliminally pushing the narrative that Diddy has something to do with his 2022 coma. Now, while promoting his equal access to health initiative at the Equal Justice Now Awards in LA, because he has a job with these people, the former R&B singer turned radio personality, you see how they're promoting all the things he's doing, teased his forthcoming documentary about his health crisis. So this is all to promote a business. This is all to promote an agenda. Okay? All to promote an agenda. So him talking about, did he come home, this, that, and the other, all of that, it's not real. Al B. Sure is going to continue to be Al B. Sure, and he will use any opportunity to remain famous and then remain relevant, even if it means using his own kid. And it's kind of sad when you think about it. This is why Quincy don't want nothing to do with your ass. But he is, Al B. Sure has some ties to, Ben Crump, though. Al is supposedly he's supposed to be dropping some heavy hints that his scary coma a few years ago might have been linked to Diddy. So Albie Shore popped up at the Equal Justice Now Awards in LA, and this was on March 29th, pushing for equal health care with attorney Ben Crump. But when he grabbed a mic, he threw a slick, mysterious shout out to Diddy on the subliminal tip. But he knew what he was doing. So he's using this to stay relevant. He said, we are going to get a full 411 on how he ended up in his coma. He's going to give us whatever rumors or conspiracies about, what Diddy's involvement is in Kim Porter's passing. And he's going to let us know all of this tea that I guess is going to be in this book. Y'all tell me what y'all think. Okay? Because he's talking about Albie Shore says his ex Kim Porter was murdered and drops Diddy's name in a bizarre IG post. Now, this was in 2020. Even before his coma, he was saying, okay, he was making some hits. But around that time, there was something that was popping off that caused him to come out and make these comments. And then he just disappeared. Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter, passed away in November of 2018. Damn, it really been that long? The LA County Coroner Office released the cause of death as lumbar pneumonia and inflammation of an entire lobe of the lungs. But Albie Shore, Porter's ex and father of her eldest son, Quincy, has his own theory. According to a recent Instagram post, Al doesn't think she died of an illness. He thinks it was homicide. Now, during the video, he was visibly distraught as he cried along to an R&B song. His song he was crying to. The morning of... And then he puts in there... He hashtag, this is how we did it, the morning of, then he put at Soul Train Awards. Why do you think the Soul Train Awards give a damn about your situation? Then he put BET, at BET pre-production. He also wrote in there, hashtag Albies around the world. I just found this footage from the morning I learned of Lady KP, aka hashtag Kim Porter's murder, and how it ripped the soul from my physical body. I was on my way to film the pre-show packages for the big... You see how he's promoting his shit? This is what makes me not believe nothing. I mean, nothing that comes out his mouth, because he used an opportunity to promote him doing his BET pre-show packaging for at the hashtag BET Awards with at Tisha Campbell Martin and at Tisha Arnold. Okay, when I received a call from the PR icon hashtag Queenie Donaldson asking me if I was okay. Did I hear the news? Do you see how many people he done hashtagged into this? Then to top it off, he done hashtag Quincy in it. At Netflix at this, at Diddy in this. I might okay, so you just use this as an opportunity to promote everything in your situation, right? I have no clue. I don't know very clearly that Kimberly didn't just check out all of a sudden over pneumonia. That's some bullish. Really? This is where I get in trouble. We just celebrated our son Quincy, new deal and Christmas special with Netflix. You see how he's promoting? I'm done with Albie Shore. I don't give a damn if he comes out with the cure for AIDS. I don't give a damn if he comes out with a cure to the cure C-19. I don't give a damn if he comes out with a cure for anything. I don't care what Albie Shore comes out with. I'm done. The wild thing about all of this is the entire industry knew what Diddy was doing and purposely covered it up. That's the crazy part. You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right. That is the crazy part. And now I think 50 is coming after his baby mama behind this. There's now this is spreading. All because of this situation. Now, all of a sudden, Daphne Joy, who's being accused by Little Rod, like that, if that ain't a sugary mother flipping name, I don't know what is. Don't that name sound sugary to you? On stage right now at the Blue Oyster, we got Little Rod. I'm going to hell. Let me just stop. But okay. Daphne Joy is, Diddy's supposed S worker. Like she's supposedly a paid sex worker by Diddy to help entice like young men or men to engage in acts that are whatever. You get what I'm talking about. But Daphne Joy is also 50 Cent's baby mama. Well, guess what? Because 50 was talking shit about her and being a sex worker and stuff, they look like they might be heading towards court. 50 Cent slammed with a rape and abuse allegations by ex Daphne Joy amidst the whole Diddy lawsuit drama. You see how this shit is spreading out to other people now? Now there's other lawsuits coming. 50 Cent's ex-girlfriend Daphne Joy is not letting him get away with trolling her. The OnlyFans star hit back at the rapper after he mocked her for being name dropped as Diddy's sex worker in a recent filed lawsuit. Boo boo, what the hell does that have to do with him? You the ones caught on video sitting next to Diddy with a drink in your hand. You the one that's been hanging out with him. Little Rod named you as a hoe. What does that have to do with 50? Now, according to Joy, 50 Cent, whom she shares a son with, physically and sexually abused her during their short-lived this is about to be the takedown of all the men in hip-hop and music industry. Of all people, you always thought that 50 would be the one that would kind of like not be called out for some shish. But now, the sex worker, oh my gosh, now I'm just as bad as him, is coming for his ass because she was naming a lawsuit from Diddy to be a sex worker. So now she is coming at 50 for laughing at her dumb ass for getting caught in the whole shit. This is a hot damn mess. I'm telling you, everybody just need to keep their mouth quiet because it look like them lawsuits are flying around like nothing. Like Oprah, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit, you get a lawsuit. Because Joy took to social media on Thursday and directly spoke to her former partner by using his full name, Curtis Jackson. That's right, Curtis James Jackson. At the beginning of her post, passing her message across in white letters against a black backdrop. She began, "Everything's a joke to you until our safety is compromised, which is happening now. You are wreaking real havoc, frenzy, and chaos onto people's lives." Bitch, who the fuck is you talking? Like, damn, I'm acting like I'm dating this hoe. I was dating her. I am so sorry, y'all, but she caught me off guard. Like, really? You gonna say I'm the one that put your safety at risk? Boo-boo. The producer named you as a sex worker. I didn't name you as the sex worker. The producer did. You knew full well me and Diddy were enemies, but you the same one that's drinking apple martinis at the poolside with Diddy. So who the flip is really in the wrong? Me or you? Who's in the wrong? These hoes ain't loyal. What the hell? These hoes ain't loyal. This is all a mess. You right. An entire mess. There was a dispute about her autopsy too. One of them said she had blood by her body, but when it was redone, it said she died from lung-related issues. Was found that off. But you know that if you have pneumonia or something like that, you can cough up blood, like a mucus and stuff like that. So that can be right next to you. That is true. You know, that can be, yeah. I mean, they might have left it off of the second report, but it might still be on that first report, Brandon. Yeah, I don't believe Daphne or whatever her name is, Daphne Joy. That's right, Miss Daphne Joy. Do you believe this crap? I can't. I'm really am like shocked. I don't believe Diddy. I don't believe Diddy solicited her. I don't believe it either. This is a hot mess. Can you believe this mess? Oh, jeez. So she's blaming 50 for the problems in her life, not Little Rod, who put her on blast. So she's 37 years old. The 37 years old claimed that despite her and her son, Sire Jackson, moving to New York so 50 Cent could be a father to the son, the rapper failed at it, as he only seen Sire 10 times out of 2 years that we lived 1 mile away. 50, that's a damn shame. You only saw your kid 10 times in 2 years. But then again, think about it. I think that's better than I still think that's better than what he did with Marquise. But Marquise, he saw him 0 times in 10 years. You can look. I have to give Puffy credit. It seemed like Puffy should go down in history as the best music mogul father, because his kids are well taken care of. They all look happy on TikTok. Oh my gosh. After declaring that she was done upholding and protecting an image to their 12-year-old that her baby daddy has never even earned. Let's put the real focus on your true evil and actions of raping me, whoa, and physically abusing me. You are no longer my oppressor, and my God will handle you from this point on. What? Joy? Daphne Joy? Joy Daphne? This is what you're claiming about 50? Now, 50, he isn't perfect. But the one thing we used to be able to say, that man was a mama's boy. He loved his mama. He loved his grandma. He practically a grandma mama's boy. Like, Get Rich or Die Trying really was like a dedication on the fact that he lost his mama. Like when he showed that his grandmother still runs his life. And I don't know if I can believe this. Really? She shared that 50 Cent had permanently damaged the last hope she had for him as a father regarding preserving their family with these last and final false claims made against me. But then again, didn't you want to have another child with him so your son could have another son together? So he would have a little brother? Oh, Jesus, these women, I can't. She shared that 50, you have broken our hearts for the last and final time. Joy concluded in an Instagram post that came with no caption and a locked comment section. The In the Club hit maker has since refuted the claims, claiming them false and baseless accusations. So, 50 doesn't give a damn and has doubled down on his trolling of his ex, the little sex worker. Jesus. 50 don't have no flipping chill. In case you missed it, 50 Cent slammed his baby mama after a civil complaint filed by Rodney Little Rod Jones accused her of being one of the 3 women that Diddy allegedly bragged about paying a monthly stipend in exchange for the kitty cat. Responding to the allegations in the $30 million lawsuit, the Power creator shared a grainy image of Diddy and Joy in casual outfits on Instagram. Beneath the snap, he said, "You moved a mile away in hopes of having another baby with me, but I was busy. So you moved back, and then you started receiving money from Brother Love. Now here we are, little sex worker. The post promptly got traction with his fans double tapping it over 500,000 times and dropping nearly 53,000 comments. One excited Instagram user said 50 will go down as top one clapback pause king of all times. This isn't bitterness. It's the clapback of the century. I wish I could reach this level of not giving a fuck alongside many emojis. I would never want to argue with this dude. So he's still going strong. And it turns out that was not 50's only reaction to the comments. No. It said, I didn't know you was a sex worker, you little sex worker. Yo, this shit is a movie. So he's making comments. He's dropping all kinds of things. If this is a response to his baby mommy, Fifth is unmatched. So it looks like there is no absolute love between him and his baby mama no more. It's a wrap. It is what it is. Child. Y'all, what do y'all think? And I mean, now that y'all are all in here, what do y'all think? Do you think Diddy's going to end up in jail? Yes or no? Do y'all think Diddy will end up in jail? Because I'm thinking that Diddy's not going to, regardless of this, all of this that's going down, I don't think Diddy's going to end up in jail. I just don't. And it's sad because now they're comparing, Diddy to Epstein, Jeffrey Epstein. Damn. Like this man, it's crazy. He lost everything. And now they're talking about J-Lo being roped into this mess. J-Lo don't want no part of this shish. What you gotta say? Yeah, because it's pics of her and Diddy on vacation around that time. Yep. Diddy do take care of his kids. That you can't take that away from him. He damn sure. I give him that. I agree. 50 treat his first son like trash, so damn they got it easy. You know what? I absolutely agree with this. I absolutely agree with your comments right there. That is absolutely true. I'm like, girl, what is you complaining about? Do you know that Marquise ain't getting a damn dollar? Marquise is not getting a damn dollar. And not only that, but look at this, y'all. Hold up. Let me just pull this up. It look like Young Miami's still living her best life, though. Young Miami out here twerking still. Not giving a damn about this situation. Miami out here having her best life. She's shaking her clappers and everything, partying it up. So she not worried. It looked like she not worried about this whole situation of being accused of being an S worker too. She out here dancing, clapping her cheeks up. Let me see if I can pull this up. Where's Brother Love? Of all things to name yourself Brother Love. Yeah, when I'm looking at Brother Love right now. Titty. Okay, come here, Brother Love. Oh my gosh. Do y'all think Diddy's gonna end up in jail? I don't think Diddy's gonna end up in jail, y'all. I don't see it happening. But how J-Lo might get roped into this Diddy legal drama, because it's saying it looks like Sean Combs' legal issues might get worse before they get better. So nearly a week after two of Diddy's homes were raided, by the Department of Homeland Security, authorities are allegedly expanding their investigation into the famed music producer and the accusations against him of crimes including sex trafficking. So new information suggests that Jennifer Lopez may be involved as well. But if any of this is bothering, Diddy himself, there's no indication of that during his recent trip to Topgolf to play golf. That man out there living his best life. I'm telling you, he's playing Little Duval, living my best life. He is. However, Jennifer may become involved in Diddy's lawsuit because before Ben Affleck came into the picture, Jennifer dated Sean Puffy Combs from 1999 to 2001. That's so long ago. During which time they were arrested in connection to a 1999 nightclub shooting that injured 3 people. Okay, so 3 people. Now, J-Lo was never charged with a crime, and Puffy walked free after a 7-week trial. Now, however, the New York Post reports that due to new information in one of the lawsuits filed against Diddy, Little Rod talking all this mess that he's talking, that the shooting investigation could be reopened. And I tell you, I guarantee you, Jennifer Lopez is shitting bricks, hoping that that case doesn't be reopened. Because if it comes out that she witnessed Puffy pulling that trigger and stuff like that, and these witnesses flip, it could be a problem for her. Everything past and present is on the table regarding P. Diddy right now. According to the New York criminal defense attorney, everything's on the table. That's because in a lawsuit filed in February, one of several lodged against Diddy in the past few months, Rodney states that the rapper bragged about bribing witnesses and jurors in that 2001 trial. I heard it was between $20,000 to $50,000 that he paid these people off. In addition to claims of being repeatedly sexually assaulted by the record producer, Jones says in a filing. Mr. Combs shared that he was responsible for the shooting in a nightclub in New York. He shared that the artist and Mr. Combs' girlfriend at the time, Jennifer, aka J-Lo, carried the gun into the club for him and passed him the gun after he got into an altercation with another individual. We'll have to see if any of the evidence collected is enough to reopen that shooting case and what that would mean for J-Lo, if anything, as she was not originally charged back then, but she could be charged now. I know she is right now thinking, I regret ever dating this man, because now look at this ish. All this stuff is coming back to haunt me. So I don't know. I'm not. I don't think even with all of this stuff going on, I just don't think he's gonna end up in jail. I feel like they're just going to take everything that they can take from him, and he's going to end up paying some money and stuff like that. But I feel like he's not going to do any time. He's not going to be locked up behind this. What do y'all think? Do you think he's going to be locked up behind this? Let me see. 50 Treat, his first one. Yeah, he do. Let me see. Nope. But he is going to pay a hefty price. He's got to pay a big bag. He's going to pay millions, because if he paid $30 million just to Cassie alone, he paid another $50 million. Yeah. I had to delete that video because I got nervous. I got a little nervous. I'm going to tell you the truth. I got nervous. I'm a chick. I got scared. So I did delete the video that he allegedly paid his lover, who he ruptured a-hole, allegedly. Allegedly, he ruptured his ex-lover anus. Yes, and the lover ended up coming back around now that everybody's getting paid, and decided that he wanted to get his payoff too, and got Diddy for $50 million, and that's why he's no longer a billionaire, because all of these people that he's been trying to pay off, and that's one of the reasons he also sold Revolt TV to somebody he knows, because when it comes time to paying bills off and paying people off and this off, it gives them like liquid cash, and 2, they can't seize Revolt TV from him if he doesn't own it. Okay? A lot of things he just doesn't own, so you can't take anything from him if he doesn't own it. His homes, you could take that. The bank, they're already mortgaged. They got mortgages and everything on those homes. He owns a lot of mortgages on different homes that he owns. Yeah, the bank could take that ish and sell it and get their money back on that. He's very smart. He doesn't own much of anything. Cars, stuff like that, they can be sold. So all of it's an illusion. So by the time he pays all these people off, he's not going to be a millionaire. He might not have two nickels to rub together after they're done with his ass. Let me see. What'd you say, Brandon? He's likely facing prison time. The feds and Homeland Security officials he's dealing with, they're not raiding houses if they didn't get exactly what they're looking for. But you're right about that. They were tipped off and they went to them houses. They ripped out some things. I get what you're saying. But I wonder what they found. Like, would you really be that stupid to leave evidence of you getting your freak on all your blackmail tapes in your crib? Like, isn't that like criminal 101? You never leave your dirt in your home with you. Like, if you're going to do dirt, like me personally, I would never have any incriminating evidence on me ever. Never in my house. Never, never, never. It might not even be the same state as me. Honestly, I wouldn't tell nobody. What I would do is I would take a U-Haul. I would take a U-Haul truck with all my evidence. I would travel right to the airport in that U-Haul, put all my stuff on an airplane, go to Holland, Finland, one of them countries, and I would open up an account or something like that, or I would do something. I put it in somebody's name that ain't even in my name and put them tapes there. Honestly, or I would get me a storage unit and put it underneath somebody's name that I trust, that I'm paying off, like my mama, like somebody. I'd have put it in somebody's name other than mine and have that storage unit. Yep. I'd do something. I would do something, but I wouldn't have it on me. Never keep your evidence on you. This RICO case, and we know those have 90% success rates, for prison time. That's true. But it's not about Diddy. I think it's about the drugs. They want to know where that drug money coming from. They want the big dog. They want whoever is supplying everything. They want to take them down. Because at the end of the day, they caught the white boy with drugs. They ain't catch Diddy with the drugs. They caught the mule with the drugs. You can't tie me to that mule. I know him. I don't know what he do. I don't know. We'll see. Yep, they wanted them drugs. Exactly. They want the drugs. They want the big money. Where that money coming from? Where them drugs coming from? That's what they wanted. That's why they took that white boy in custody and not Diddy. Because they want to know where them drugs coming from. And if Young Miami got anything to do with making them drugs, circulate, they're going to pick her ass up too before they pick up Diddy. They don't really care about Diddy like that. They don't. If they did care about Diddy, they would have took his ass in. Instead, they had a conversation with him while they were raiding his crib, and he was out shopping and living his best life. He had Top Golf, playing golf with his kids, okay? Living his best mother flipping life. They want the drugs. And Carisha acting like she not getting brought in for questioning. She's sadly mistaken. She getting it too, but she don't give a damn. If y'all check out that reading I did about Carisha out here, damn, his kids is pretty. Did he make some cute ass kids though? But honestly, what the hell was I saying? Look at this. I'm looking at a picture of him with Janet Jackson. I'm looking at a picture of him with Janet Jackson and Naomi Campbell. He out here taking pictures with celebrities, like with royalty. Diddy. Let me see what the fuck is. Let me stop cussing. What's her name? Tell me how to spell Carisha. Carisha. Carisha plays. Young Miami. A 305. What you expect from a 305? Gary, you. Now I got that sexy red song stuck in my head. Oh, Lord, please. Look at this. Hold up. Young Miami don't give a shish. Hold up. I'm about to show you something, y'all. This Carisha, look at that. Look. Carisha is on Neighborhood Talk, clapping cheeks. Look at what Young Miami out here doing. Okay, look at this. Young Miami just posted this. Look at this. Houston, Saturday. We going until what? We going up. I'm here for a good time. Look at this. Somebody wrote one last hoo-ha. Hoorah, before them cups get put on. Who all gonna be there? This a sex trafficking party or a regular party? I'm so down with my peoples. How much you charging for the box, huh? Bring some pink. Never mind. I really hate that she caught up in this debacle. Oh my gosh, you a eater. Carisha, do I need to cancel my flight to New Orleans? She not privating her page because she trying to hold up a fake front like she's strong. Nah, girl, we know you hurting. Oh my God, this bitch ain't hurt. She out here promoting a party for Houston. And this is on April 6th, so she knows she gonna be free. How she know she gonna be free April 6th? She's still out here. Look, she's still out here taking her pictures, selling t-shirts and stuff. Look at that. Selling parties April 1st at the Plantation Cove in Ocho Rio, Jamaica. Oh, that's smart. Do they got extra, what is it? An extradition policy over there in Ocho Rio, Jamaica? Whole girl out here selling. They out here talking about, girl, not you running to another country when the real shit going down. This must be an escort event. Y'all mother flippers. Y'all is going in them comments. All of a sudden, I had this, I'm looking at her shoes and I'm like, I'm just thinking about Shanae, when Shanae used to talk to Pam. With them little run over shoes. Them shoes look run over. Ugh, them shoes look run over. You could have did better than that. But I give him credit. Puffy got her type. See? She living her best life, just like Puffy out here living their best life. Look, she's still partying. That's just 5 days ago. She out here partying. Living her best life, promoting people and promoting other people's titties out here. Living her best life. Selling yaki here. Promoting that yaki, the bundles. She good. Look, she living her. Now you know that's some escort outfits right there. Let me stop before she get me in trouble. I don't need her like showing no bit. What the hell? Hold on. What she got on right here? I tell you, I give them credit though. When they go get them bodies done, some of them do get some good work done. I don't know. I can't be telling about their hair color. I mean, their skin color. Boy, they be changing skin color like it ain't no problem. I thought this bitch was dark skinned when I first saw her. Now she high yellow. She about the same color as Tamar Braxton. JT had more sense to not get involved. That's the gag of it all. You're right. You absolutely right. JT is out here promoting her own project. her own solo project right now. And I guess it looks like Carisha's out here doing her best life, doing her own promotions for parties in Ocho Rio, Jamaica. I mean, you can't front though. Miss Young Miami is about getting that bag, and she is out here getting that bag. Now, I don't know if she's still dating Diddy because it seems like they're trying to make it look like they're not with each other no more, this, that, and the other. But I don't know if I believe it. I think they still cool with each other. What y'all think? I think they are. I think they still cool with each other. But y'all, this was fun. I tell you, I'm 555 and 1. Okay, everybody that's watching on X, appreciate everybody watching on YouTube. Appreciate everybody watching me on Twitch. Yes, thank you. Okay, let's see. Until the feds come knocking at her door down, that attitude will change real quick. You right about that. She gonna go from sex killing dress up to wearing church clothes real quick. I'm innocent. I'm just a young girl out here in Miami, just trying to make, just trying to hustle and make a little something, a little bit of scratch in life. I didn't do nothing. I don't know nothing about no pink cocaine. I don't know nothing about it. Nothing whatsoever. Like, I don't know nothing. I ain't no S worker. He ain't pay me nothing. I'm just his girlfriend. Yeah. So, we'll see. This whole situation with Diddy ain't over. But I noticed Little Rod's case is kind of falling apart a little bit because all these people that he's naming in this case, a lot of these names have had to be removed. A lot of the people that he's been listing, names have been removed because they've threatened to sue the lawyer. And the lawyer looked like that's why they keep saying it's amended. If y'all notice lately, the case, there's some names that were included, like Meek Mill's name was included into this. Usher's name was included, but they've been removed now. There's a couple other people names that have been included in it. They had their names removed because they're threatening to sue this damn lawyer. So they're saying a lot of things that this Little Rod is saying. He better be able to prove it because if he can't, he's going to be hit with a whole lot of lawsuits. And, the collective is saying that a lot of what he's saying is true, but there's a lot of stuff that's in there that ain't true, that he's making up to try and get a bigger bag by involving all of these names in it. Like Universal Music Group said, don't play with us. Don't call for us if we ain't asked you to call for us. Okay? Don't come for us if we ain't asked you to come for us. You don't want this smoke. We're a conglomerate. You're just one little rod. Okay? And told them, look, the claims that you're, trying to put on us and include us in this mess, nah, we ain't do it. We want no parts. And if you continue to call our names when we told you not to come for us, we will sue you for false, allegations, defamation, and whatever else we could throw at you, Little Rod. You don't want these problems. Go about your business. That's what Universal Music Group told them. So I don't see Universal Music Group going to be included into this lawsuit and criminal case going forward. They're going to end up dropping them because I don't think Little Rod or the lawyer wants that damn smoke. Wait till Misa Hilton, Justin Mama start talking that. Who he needs to worry about? Oh my, Misa already is talking shit. Because remember when Justin got arrested for that, was it a DUI that he had or something like that? Something he got in trouble with? Misha was clapping back real hard on him. But if Justin did pull that trigger, I mean, Diddy did what he was supposed to do as father and try to cover it all up. But if Little Rod wants to, air it out, it's nothing really much that Diddy can do. The only thing Diddy can do at this point is what he should have did is just pay off Little Rod. At this point, the best thing Diddy could have did was pay off. The biggest mistake Diddy made was not paying Cassie off and just giving her the money and letting her walk the flip away. He's going to regret that for the rest of his life. Diddy will always regret not paying Cassie off. Because if he'd have paid her off, these floodgates would have never opened. And nobody would have felt bold to touch Diddy. He should have never let this lawsuit, the issue between Cassie and him, hit the light of day. That's the biggest mistake he made. And Diddy's going to regret this decision of not paying her and thinking that she was going to be scared to go to the media and let her, all the things that happened to her come out. She'd be too embarrassed. Homegirl found the courage to come forward. And that is going to be Diddy's biggest downfall. He should have paid her that $30 million or whatever amount of money that she was asking for to keep her damn mouth shut. And if he would have paid that money off, Diddy would have been brother love right now. He'd have been accepted at parties. Little Rod would have never felt like he could have put this lawsuit on him. This whole issue with now 50 Cent is now facing a lawsuit with his baby mama, Daphne Joy. All of these things would have never happened because, Diddy would have paid off Cassie. That's where he messed up. Cassie opened the floodgates for all of this mess to happen. They're trying to blame Young Jock for talking about, Diddy having her shave off the side of her head. Nah, that has nothing to do with it. Cassie talking is the biggest issue. If he would have just paid her off, none of this smoke would have happened. No, there would have been no RICO charge. There would have been no feds. His homes would have never got raided. All of this stuff never would have happened if he just paid off Cassie. Now Cassie's somewhere living her best life off of his $30 million with her new husband and their kids. Cassie's husband is who convinced her to come forward. He's a white man, so he wasn't having it. She got her and got her to talk. Yeah, he did. He got her to talk, and it was the best thing for them because now look, Cassie's rich. Cassie's $30 million richer, where they were broke before. They were broke before. They didn't have that much money. They can now live their damn best life off of Diddy's funds. And it couldn't, honestly, he should have paid her. He should have paid her off. He should have paid her off quietly. Seriously. Oh, well. Now she's out here, Cassie out here living her best. Look, did Cassie just have another baby? Did Cassie have another baby? It looked like she did. Cassandra Fine. Cassandra, look at her and her man. Her and her man now, they out here living their best life. Look, there's literally nothing like spending this life with my 3 best friends. I have to pinch myself every day. I love you, with the heart to the moon and back in eternity. Happy birthday, Alex. You have my heart forever. I bet. I bet you do. Well, this is them. This is who he picked. This is who she picked. Who helped her get Diddy's money. Let me see. I don't know if they were broke because I heard he comes from money. He is a fitness instructor. Alex Fine is a fitness instructor. And you know what? When COVID hit, I don't know if he was making that money like he was before. Was he? Let's look up at Alex Fine. How much money he got, Brandon? Let's look up his net worth. Alex Fine is an American personal trainer. 100,000. He's worth 500,000. He's worth $500,000. Okay. Here's what we know. So yeah, he was worth between $500,000 to $2 million. He is now worth $13 million. Him and Cassie together now they're worth $30 million. I think she should thank Puffy because this was the personal trainer that he paid for that got them two introduced and they ended up dating. So at least he did something nice for you. he gave you he found the new man for you. Oh my gosh. I have to tell y'all, I had a blast talking to y'all tonight. I kind of miss it, I miss talking to y'all at night. I really do. And this was a pleasure having this live tonight. I done talked to, there ain't no spit left in my mouth. I done talked the spit up out my mouth, y'all. I'm tired. I'm about to go and lay down because I might have to do a live tomorrow morning. So I think I'm going to take it down. Yes, hey. Lovers and friends. Okay. The crazy thing is she performing any of the music that, that I wonder if she's performing the music that she did when she was signed to Puffy. You think she's still performing that music? Wouldn't it be uncomfortable to perform that music, or is it just me? I'd be uncomfortable because it would remind me of a time that was very painful for me. I don't know. But all I know is I want to say thank you everybody who tuned in today. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody on Pop Culture, on X tuning in. Thank you for everybody on Twitch that tuned in. Thank you for everybody on YouTube that tuned in. I appreciate it. Everybody that tuned in. Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it, Brandon. Superstar, thank you for tuning in. One Who Cares, thank you. I appreciate it. Everybody, thank you. I appreciate it really and truthfully. Everybody for tuning in. Brandon, it's so good to see you. I'm glad to see you over here. Damn, it was nice seeing you. Really. Thank you for participating. I miss you. It's good to see, my nighttime talkers. Yay. Thank you for coming back and tuning in. I appreciate it. Seriously. I miss talking late at night to y'all. And I mean, it's not real late. It's only like 8, 9:30. 9. It's almost 10 o'clock. It's almost 10. Oh, my God. It's good talking to y'all. I really miss it. And on that note, I need to get to going because my throat is like, ooh, I ain't got no spit in the mouth. The spit is gone out my mouth. I love you all. I appreciate you. My kings and queens who tuned in, thank you. Love you all. And I will catch y'all again soon. I'm going to make it a habit. I'm going to do late nights around this time. I'll do around this time, on the weekends. And during the week, I'll also do maybe 1 or 2 lives, and I'll do some afternoons as well. I'll work it out. I'll figure it out. Okay? But I'll let y'all. And I'll catch y'all later. I gotta go. My girl is tired.
What happened if I took a chance? It's always hard at first glance. I don't wanna, but I know I gotta do it. The truth is